New training for May 2013 is now available for Digital-Tutors subscribers. Pick from 30 new courses to learn all the latest skills, techniques, and workflows. In the fourth and final week of the month, 7 new courses are released, including more training for Maya 2014. Watch the new Introduction to Modeling in Maya and use a project-based approach to learn the basics of modeling, commonly used tools, and some of the new tools in Maya 2014. Watch the first 3ds Max Skill Builder tutorial on interpretive modeling. Gain confidence in your own modeling skills as you follow a series of exercises covering the process of breaking apart different shapes you might encounter and how to properly and efficiently create the geometry. Find more ZBrush training with a new course on creating an aged portrait. Discover tips to improve your own workflow and techniques for sculpting a realistic, aged character bust. Then watch creating a Mech archer concept in ZBrush and go deeper into concepting techniques for the creation of mechanical characters, their parts, and how to apply your new knowledge to your own mechanical character projects. Get an introduction to walk cycles in Toon Boom Harmony and learn how you can start creating your own seamless walk cycles to bring your characters to life. Digitally illustrate and push the creativity of your own clouds and cloud formations in a new course on drawing and painting clouds for digital illustration. And learn new techniques for creating appealing ads in creating an electronics ad in Photoshop. See how you can use Photoshop's more basic but powerful tools to create a colorful abstract design. In the third release of this month, we see 8 new courses in the complete Introduction to Maya 2014. Watch the new introductory course and learn about Maya's powerful tools, features, and get familiar with the latest release while creating your own futuristic aircraft. Learn from our team of tutors about the Maya interface, modeling, texturing, rigging, animation, dynamics, rendering, and more. Spend more time in Maya and watch a new course on joint-based facial rigging in Maya, where you'll learn how to use joints instead of the traditional approach of using blend shapes to create a reusable facial rig. Start creating new effects for your own Cinema 4D projects in animating cellular behavior in Cinema 4D. Create movement and interactions for a medical visualization using cloner objects to create a cell division, and thinking particles to achieve a similar effect over a larger scale. Watch designing a scary female monster in ZBrush and create your own scary creatures starting from basic blocked-in meshes to finishing with high-res details and complex texture maps. Discover powerful camera raw digital darkroom techniques in Photoshop and get a greater understanding of post-production process. Take a detailed look at the tools and techniques you can use on raw images to process them into stunning final products. Get your game fix this week starting with a new course on creating a Goblin concept in Photoshop. Follow a proven character design process as well as go over the various painting techniques for a non-player character. Then watch Retopologizing, a high-resolution sculpt for games in 3D Coat, and learn techniques to build a game-res mesh from a high-res sculpt. Create final game engine-friendly assets ready for rigging, or apply the techniques to game worlds and props. And end the week with a new Introduction to Mecanim in Unity. Learn all about Unity's animation system, from getting your characters out of your 3D package, utilizing layers and avatar masks to override animations on top of other animations, to retargeting a character's animations to a whole new character. In the second week of May, we're excited to announce the release of 7 courses for the Digital-Tutors training library. Get started with another new and exciting introductory course covering Mari 2.0. Learn all about the latest release and see the new capabilities of the 3D painting and texturing application, including the use of layers for a true layer-based workflow. Spend time in ZBrush and watch Creating a Sci-Fi Robot Warrior in ZBrush, where subscribers will discover hard surface modeling techniques, how to sculpt mechanical details, and how to paint lights and other effects. Explore different smoke types in 3ds Max and FumeFX and learn how to create smoke with different temperature characteristics. from both hot and cold smoke effects to make them look more realistic. Watch animating an infographic in After Effects and see how you can start telling a story with graphs and compelling animations that add to the overall appeal of the information being presented. Go deeper with Toon Boom Harmony in a new course covering an introduction to character rigging. Learn the basic rigging tools and become comfortable enough to hit the ground running with your own character rigs. Learn new techniques for retouching photos and adding visual effects in Photoshop. Create vibrant effects and apply them to photos to create your own unique pieces and get a solid understanding of composition, placement, and lighting. And wrap the week up with a course on creation and integration of a display font in Illustrator. Learn how to design illustrations and type using a variety of basic and complex shapes, as well as incorporating elements of line art. In the first week of the month, we add 8 exciting new courses to the training library. Start the week with an in-depth introduction to Unity 4. Get familiar with the Unity interface, how to properly export and import assets, start scripting, and learn how to publish a game to various platforms. Understand the basics and power of Espresso and Cinema 4D as you learn a few practical examples of different nodes and techniques, and create a dynamic jellyfish rig that's fully driven by your node setup. Take a concept from start to finish in creating medieval character concepts in ZBrush and Maya. Start by first learning how to create a base mesh in Maya from a reference and taking it into ZBrush to sculpt details and create vivid textures. Learn how to quickly render architectural visualization in Maya and Maxwell Render, from setting up UVs, materials, textures, as well as a series of light sources for night and daytime environments. Start using Motion Builder to confidently animate character interactions with props, from using Motion Builder's animation layering system to baking and exporting the entire animation for use in other applications. Watch Blurring the Line between 2D and 3D in Photoshop and discover how you can use Photoshop CS6 Extended to import and incorporate 3D models into images. See how you can use After Effects and 3D layering to bring photographs to life. Learn how to create a 3D fly-through effect and layer on atmosphere effects with seamless camera transitions from one composition to the next. Create highly polished, stationary packages for clients in Illustrator and learn how to build highly requested pieces of collateral, including business cards, envelopes, and letterhead. There's something for every artist in May. Sign in or sign up and access over 1,100 courses in the Digital Tutors training library. Digital Tutors, teaching the people who make movies and games.